Howdy everyone, I wanted to take a moment tonight to do a quick little book review on a book that really helped me when I put together my episode on the life of Charles Goodnight. This book is available on Amazon. It's called Charles Goodnight, and it's Cowman and Plainsman. It's by J. Evetts Haley, who himself was quite the colorful character in Texas history. He knew Charles Goodnight. He met him a few years before he passed away. He also wrote a history on the XIT ranch that was apparently so controversial that there were lawsuits, and eventually that book was not published. He also ran for governor at one point, so Mr. Haley was definitely as much a part of Texas history as anyone else, but he wrote about these characters like Charles Goodnight and quite a few others. So his book was written in the middle of the 20th century, and like I said, he had met Charles Goodnight, and so it's not first-hand account, it's not directly from Charles, but some of the stuff in this book, is stories that he learned from that, and it's a really interesting book. I want to point out it does have certain illustrations on some of the pages, so you can see that there's some drawings, and it's quite an interesting book because it's really, I would say, almost Wikipedia level of detail, where it's going to go through his life, and it's a little bit of a narrative, but more of kind of hits the high points. Certain things like the raid where he found Cynthia Ann Parker only takes up like a couple of pages, so you're not getting super in-depth details like some of the biographies that we read today. The one about Hamilton comes to mind, where it's like every single detail of every day. The lives of these ranchers weren't so in-depth. They did not, make the kind of history that requires such detail. So the book itself is about 500 pages, and it has a nice little index in the back as well. And I would recommend this if you're wanting to get into learning more about figures like Charles Goodnight. Fortunately, there are older books like this one that can help you with that. So if you want to find this book, I've made a list on Amazon of this book and others that are a great way to get into learning more about ranching history. So please feel free to go and check out that page. I've got a link in my bio here, but if you would like to purchase this book, like I said, that Amazon link would be great. So thank you, and I hope you'll check this book out. It was a great help to me and quite a fascinating read that expands on that podcast episode that I did a while back. So thank you.